Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merchant change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by the door. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone.
Hello, JC, we match.
Oh gosh, do we?
Ah.
I did not notice.
Do I need to find a gray shirt?
To match
I know,
with
so
Mia.
we can match.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
You're throwing off the vibe.
I mean,
You're throwing off the vibe. So
Let's see if I can
I'm
find
just
something
kidding.
gray.
I'm kidding. No, Esther, you're fabulous just the way you are. I'm just so happy to see you.
Well, we'll match with the lights, Esther. We'll match with the lights.
Yeah,
So.
we're this is the dark side and this is the light
Light
side.
with the pretty blue.
which
over
is
here.
very strange because they are like murder and horror.
Yeah.
And we're like fantasy. Romance.
I mean, I think this side is dipping their toe into some romance stuff. Just saying, you know.
It's true.
Little toe dip.
Get all the toes in there.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Tiffany is not streaming tonight, so we're at my house today. Yeah. And I am still working the day job right now, trying to get the last shot on the farm.
Oh, wow, really?
So, yeah.
If you need to hop right into a sprint, we can do that. Don't worry.
Yeah, we can just sprint right
And
away.
if you need to
Long
dip out
one
for
if you need
something,
to.
we can entertain the peoples.
Well, I just pasted everything into the new document, so I just need to do tests to make sure that it pasted correctly and is working, and that the frame ranges are okay. But yeah. Do we need to do intros? No.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen everyone that I see in chat is a familiar face, so
Mm-hmm.
Pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Although there are the people on the replays, but you know.
Everyone is linked below.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to do the links.
We'll do that. Everybody
Okay, everyone will be linked below.
yeah.
Eventually.
And it's just like, I mean, except JC, we all kind of have something in our username and headline related to us. And probably we'll do an outro, so if you're in the
Yeah.
replay, you don't know, just go to the end, watch the outro, and then go back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot my headline is my Kofi. Well, it's related to me.
It is.
Cool,
You'll
cool.
find out all the things there.
So let's say hello to the amazing humans who have shown up. We have an Eva.
Hello, amazing human.
I have a Mars, whose book comes out tomorrow.
Ooh,
Yes,
congratulations.
exciting.
It's
Dark
awesome.
Academia, called Revelry in the
Ooh.
Dark. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Alex. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Jessica. Have written nothing all day since this is going to be a read day, so I might keep reading. Reading sounds delightful.
It does.
Hello, Rosalind. Hello, Hazelnut. Hello, Randy. Oh, Esther. Hi, cool gamer. You get the calm count. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you. RC! Look at that fire.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hello, hello.
Oh, speaking of Nicole, did y'all get a chance to see her new cover? cover?
Yes.
I
No.
did. Looks amazing. Deidre did awesome.
I haven't. I've been in,
You've been
again, field dramas and the headaches. So
working.
You
Well,
guys
see,
should
now
both go
that's
blue
asking
shirt.
for a
Oh,
lot. That's asking for a lot.
Neil was like, "Are we already blue?" Her face was like, "Are we already?"
We're blue shirts. At least we're not red shirts. We won't die immediately.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hello,
I
babes.
do wear a lot of red,
Who
and I'm
isn't
still
writing
alive.
reviews?
Who isn't writing romance?
Well, technically, I'm not yet. I'm getting there.
Yet.
Yet.
We're like slowly.
I
Like
know.
pulling
Gosh, y'all are such an
This
influence.
is
The best kind.
a great influence.
Yes, the best kind.
I blame all y'all. Like, told me to listen to the Spa Girl podcast episode, and I was like, you know what?
Love
I can
them.
do this.
I know they make you feel like you can do it. I'm like, yeah.
Barrett says, life is keeping me from you and writing. Glad to see so many of my faves.
Aw.
Hello,
Oh, shucks.
Fog. La, 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 la.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We all know who the cool cats on the screen are.
Laura and Nia and Esther.
And JC.
And JC.
I said it,
You're a cool cat.
me. I'm not as cool as y'all, but it's fine.
Let's
You're the
see.
cool. You're one of the coolest. I don't know what you're talking about.
Started reading that.
It says, I started reading That Time We Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. And OMG, I was not expecting to laugh so much within the first 5 chapters.
I know. I love
That's
that
a
one
heck
so
of a
much.
title. That's a heck of a
Yeah,
title.
it's
I'm
great.
with the title. I'm already.
It's great.
Is
It's
this a
great.
romance book? What?
Yes.
Well, no, it's a demon, so maybe not. I don't.
It's a
It's,
monster romance.
It's a monster romance.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a little bit magical. It's fun. It's fun. It's a good time.
He's like, yes, I advocate for this.
There's also the time I yeeted a song. I can't remember what the titles are, but they're funny titles too. The time I got drunk and yeeted demon. I don't remember.
I don't remember the second
I
one.
can tell
was
you.
prepared to
I can
watch
tell
you
you.
think about it.
probably
That time I got drunk and yeeted a love potion at a werewolf.
Yes, that's the one.
That's
I have a question. Where did this word "yeet" come from?
like I think it's more like it used to be an onomatopoeia, like the sound when you're like throwing something and it
No.
sounds like
Yeet.
so you
Hold
yeet
up. Do
someone
that sound again,
or
Esther.
something.
I love the way
That
Esther
sound
did
again,
it.
Esther.
Replay.
No, do it again.
Replay or
That
Eva
sounded so
clip
cute.
it.
That was so cute.
Nice. Well, I am all out of sorts. Let's see.
Nicole, it's for empty. See, I never got into vines. So,
Yeah, yeet is a word. It means to throw things though.
I didn't. I was like, where does this word come from? I mean, I realized that that's what it meant because of y'all, but if y'all hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have known what the word was. I was like, what's that?
I mean, I never was a
is
Vine
why I'm-
watcher,
I have
so I
seen
didn't-
that.
I've never seen
This
it.
is why I'm
I
not
didn't
one of the
watch
cool kids.
I've only seen the clip because of Katie Ann Wrights on the Troublemaker stream. She made a
Oh,
meme out of it with Stieg saying that his head was empty. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeet is to
Okay.
throw things, but people use it as as like to be excited or like almost like a squee, which
Squee,
is
yeah.
another.
I
You know
heard
what I
people
mean?
use the word-
Throw.
I've heard people use the word squee. I've never heard anyone use the word yeet until I came here to offer to.
Yeah.
Never.
But yeet itself
It's
isn't
been there
yeet
for a
is
while.
actually a word. Yeet
I've
actually
never.
means
No
yeet.
one I ever knew used.
It's
that
not
word.
like
So-
my little brother
It-
did.
I said
Yeah,
I
it's
do. I
not
don't know you, little
necessarily
brother.
modern. It wasn't modern English. It wasn't a modern English term until it made its comeback in the 2010s.
Kelly said, "I suspect my cat wants to eat me."
Mars says, tonight I'm switching back and forth between writing and reading. I write 100 words and then read a chapter and then go back to writing.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, I like that. Hold up, I like that practice.
Yeet for distance, Kobe for accuracy.
See, this means none of that means anything to me.
Kobe Bryant, probably.
No, I know who Kobe Bryant is. I just using the words in the
Kobe, not Kobe. I haven't done too much Japanese lessons.
Yeah, I was thinking like too much Japanese when you said Kobe, and I'm like, she's on the Japanese lent.
There's the link for the book.
If anyone wants to laugh.
I suspect my cat wants to eat me, given I insisted on clipping his claws.
Aww.
Oh, how dare you give him a pedicure, a podicure. Let's see. Same, I used to yeet being Chuck, not ee.
And yes, I think it is too soon.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I do have a question for the first participant, which is, are you doing a specific challenge for September?
Yes.
Oh, why you
maybe.
ask these questions I don't know the answer to yet?
It starts
I guess
tomorrow.
I know. I
I
just
know,
need to
but I
figure it
haven't.
out.
I'm just finishing a challenge and I'm trying to figure out like what do I need.
Do a challenge with
I mean,
me.
to write a book in
The
a week.
Brandon Sanderson one?
Yeah. Well, if you want to do the like we're going back to school, don't wait till October.
We'll see, but no, because I have to because I need to plan.
Do it tomorrow. That's right. Jump right in.
No,
Jump right in.
no, don't go on like you're going back to school. You have to actually plan out the courses.
We'll plan it this weekend and do the first one like next week.
Then we're already late if we're planning it this weekend.
No, like your first days right before school starts, you have to get all the things together, go over your syllabus. So that's this part of it.
It'll be a
Like,
syllabus day
create it.
tomorrow.
We have to create a syllabus.
do that tomorrow.
No, I need.
I mean,
more
you can
time.
plan this weekend and start on
Have y'all met me?
Tuesday.
Have y'all
Yeah.
met me?
It's like how the
But
kids
if you're doing it with Nia, you're probably gonna finish plotting everything this weekend.
No,
You're with the
I'm
plot
not.
queen.
I don't plot that quickly.
Okay, we're starting the sprint.
all right, let's go.
Oh, are we? Okay. Darn,
3,
Laura.
2, 1.
Laura's
go.
about that. Laura's taskmaster.
I gotta finish the shot for my work.
Oh, okay.
We're
Yes.
working, remember? We got work to do.
Yes. Do we? Oh, I was just gonna brainstorm and procrastinate the whole. Okay. Oh no, I have a video to put together. Never mind. Bye. Also, Des.
Roy. That is mine, sir. Mine. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Roy wants my ice cream. Yeah. Ran into a bit of a hiccup. The fire sim that the effects artist did from a shop that I'm supposed to steal it from to reuse it has a frame range that does not overlap with this frame range. So I can't use it. Yeah. So I let them know and ate some food. So that's what I did. What did you guys get up to?
I was editing my
I'm
video.
waiting for them to talk. Or
I was editing my video
Nice.
that I haven't finished editing yet.
I was muted, so
Oh, so she was talking. She just didn't know we couldn't hear her.
We just didn't hear anything.
go ahead, Esther.
Yes. Oh, just more Pinterest. And I made a cover for my playlist because I usually, almost always, make a cover for my picture for my playlist. That's one of the cool things I like about Spotify. Besides that, I host a gazillion playlists of mine. I can then make a cover for them.
Yeah. And yeah, I was organizing my stuff in Notion. I'm trying to get everything ready to start next month, kind of fresh. So
Yeah,
working that Notion thing.
I think next sprint I'm gonna finish up August in my bullet journal and start setting out September. And then I will officially decide what on earth I'm doing. Yeah. So, it looks like a lot of people came in. Scroll.
Hi, Regina. I'm sorry. That was the first person I saw when I came back.
Crystal stopped by, and Des showed up. And Safko showed up. And Morgan showed up. And Paige. I think that's it. Okay. So for that sprint,
Rachel just showed up. Did you get?
And Jennifer. Hey, Rachel. Did I do an official Regina hello? Hello, no. Regina. Okay. Yes. So Jessica read 7 pages during that sprint. Very nice. Hazelnut got 486 words. Vesta has now been summoned by the queen. Crystal says, I mostly just play World of Warcraft. Too tired to do anything but vibe. Nice. Mara says, got through 3 rounds of my writing, reading back and forth, and fed the cats. I was like, did I feed Roy? Yes, I fed Roy. Randy got 651 words, but was writing during intros. Very cool. Kelly watched a YouTube video and got 168 words written.
Nice.
I feel this so much. There's too much to plan.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Renee asks, how early do y'all recommend starting Patreon or Ko-fi, and which do you prefer?
Ko-fi, you could go ahead and start now. I don't think now Patreon. I don't know. There are people answer that one differently. Some people say you should have a certain amount of following first. I don't know that makes a difference, but I don't know. Okay, maybe y'all should answer.
I would definitely set up a Kofi.
ASAP.
Yeah, because then anybody can just do one-time donations
Yes.
as they want, as they feel inclined to do so. So you don't have to have content to accept the donation. It's very nice.
Agree.
You can
But the
do
good thing about
tiers.
Kofi, yes, I was about to say the good thing about Kofi is you can also do membership in tiers, just like Patreon.
Mhm.
And have a shop and commission.
Mhm.
Like
Right.
it's the entry level is it's a lot lower, it's less intimidating, and it's easier to find people through Coffee than through Patreon.
But you know what? A lot of people have told me they trust Patreon more.
Yeah.
That's why
I
I
have
went ahead.
I
That's
mean,
why I
because
went ahead and that's why I
they've
went
been
ahead
the
and did.
longest.
That's why I went ahead and did one for Patreon and Kofi because some people have told me they don't really know Kofi enough. But they trust Patreon, and so I'm like,
But does
give them a
time. Like
choice. Give them
Patreon
a
has been
choice.
longer
True,
yeah.
but
than
that's why it's good to give people a
Coffee.
choice.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Patreon take a bigger cut as well?
They
Yes,
Yes,
and
do.
yeah, they
they
do.
do.
Yeah.
They do.
But some people just
And
go with
I mean, it's
what
good
they
to
feel they
have
can
them
trust
both.
more.
Yeah, it's good to have them both. Just keep in mind, it Patreon and your following has a little bit more direct correlation than Coffee and followers.
Hmm.
It's not a make or break kind of thing, but you can see a little more of the correlation between how many people are following, how many people you have in Patreon.
I personally like Kofi better, personally, but I do have both.
I have them both, but I don't do that much. It just holds my serialized story. So,
Rachel says, I prefer Kofi because you put in a lot more work on Patreon, and if you don't have people willing to subscribe, Patreon doesn't pay off.
That's
I've made
Exactly.
much more with my Kofi by selling stories and author tools and letting people decide how much they want to donate.
Hmm.
You can do a ton on Kofi. It's kind of an all-in-one place. I feel like with Patreon, you need a fan base of sorts, whereas with Kofi, you can do one-time payments, either donations or commissions.
yeah.
It says, I trust Kofi because Sarah Hoffman is a Kofi ambassador and is available to answer questions and has written a manual for how to build your site.
Yep, in her coffee shop.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's that. And then the question was, are you doing a challenge in September?
Do we count revising my novel as a challenge? Because I mean, I wasn't
Yeah.
It
doing
is a
that.
challenge. It is a
But okay,
challenge.
yeah, that's my main focus in September. So yeah, well then we count. Then that's my challenge. I need
Nice.
that book revised.
How far into it are
But
you already?
I'm sorry. I'm on chapter 2.
It's okay. That's okay.
Heck
her
yeah.
laugh
It's
her laugh is
fine.
like as if anything has changed from the last time I talk about this book.
Right? I always say because the last time I was only on chapter 2, I'm still where I was. That's why I laughed.
That is okay.
I was like, you're assuming I worked on it since my life imploded. I'm sorry. That was a good laugh. Thank you, Laura. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I needed that laugh for the day.
Oh boy.
Life just.
What about you, Esther? What are you up to in September?
So if anyone saw my community post or the future live streams I have scheduled, I have the refocus September kind of thing. I even made a cute spread for it,
Oh,
like Polaroid
I like
kind
that.
of things.
That's
So
cute.
I have like writing, my personal and online presence, because I'm like, there's a bunch of things that I need to do that are online related. So yeah, online presence. That's the name it's gonna get. So I have things related to the Stephania book. I have Thank you. I have things related to Marina, and I have things related to the holiday book. Then I have some like language learning kind of things for my personal, and then for the online presence is kind of like YouTube streaming, social media kind of thing, freaking newsletter. July just really kick me out of my game, and it's just like, oh, how do I come back?
Newsletter. Man.
Stronger than ever.
So,
That's how you come
I
back.
feel like that
so,
newsletter needs to be on my list.
Oh God.
It kind
Oh
of
so
my.
that's.
Newsletter.
I mean,
That's what I need to do.
it's it's gonna be like a July August mashup because I'm not gonna go and try to remember the mess July was. So we shall see. I don't know. I may switch to like a quarterly newsletter instead of a monthly. I don't know. We shall see.
Gonna
I'm
get
gonna
my
try
Esper
to
mail.
reel
Are you?
myself in during September so I don't get ridiculously overwhelmed when
Mm.
Preptober and NaNoWriMo and the holidays and all of that
Oh
comes
gosh,
in. I'm just gonna be like,
don't
I don't
remind me.
want to be
Yep.
here.
Oh God. Preptober.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What?
Think about
I
that.
think we get Monday off here. So
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, the one coming,
That's
the one
nice.
next Monday.
this coming Monday.
Okay. Oh yeah, we have Monday off.
Nice.
Wait a minute,
It's good
it's Labor Day for
too.
Canada too.
I think it's something else.
Okay.
Oh right, this is a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
forgot.
Yep.
Yeah, the moment that I left the hospitality business, I'm like, holidays, what are those? I used to be on top of them because I work all of them, but now I'm like, holidays, what's that? That's my book. That's it.
Don't you have a favorite holiday? You don't have a favorite one?
I don't know. Puerto Rico does very weird calendar for holidays. Because we used to
Yeah, but
had a
what's your favorite
lot
holiday
of
there?
holidays. What?
I said, what's your favorite holiday there that y'all celebrate?
Oh, in Puerto Rico, Christmas. Because it's just like
Okay.
Christmas in Puerto Rico are nothing like anywhere else. It's just like nothing. It's just culturally, it's just so different, and it's so much fun, and it's very rich with the culture. So
Okay.
just I love
Sorry to
Christmas
derail
here.
things real
Also,
quick,
yeah.
but Christmas is my favorite holiday. So tell me how it's different. I want to learn
So
what's different
we
about Puerto Rico Christmas.
we do celebrate the December 25 because we adopt a lot of the U.S. holiday, but
Mhm.
like the biggest holiday here is January 6th, which is the Epiphany Trickins Day, because that's very mixed with the religion and the culture. Also,
Mhm.
there's a lot of things like when I told you guys that I used to during Christmas go to a lot of different houses like late at night, and we woke them up with like festive songs, and that is very much a cultured thing here. Like you will have people with guitars and I have people who will come with like their trumpets and their trombones, and we will
Wow.
make and we will bring like maracas and all
Nice.
anything that you could bring to make noise. You will bring it, and then it was just a bunch of like singing until we wake the people up. Usually we do coordinate. It's not like a surprise surprise. It's like we're gonna come, you're the first house and you're the second and you're the third, and everyone
Oh, that's
knows.
considerate.
They just act like it's a surprise, and then when you go in, you get snacks, you get what we call a asopao, which is a soup
Yeah.
with rice
Ooh.
and chicken and a lot of different
Coming to Puerto Rico.
like yeah, it is
It sounds like
so
I would like
much
Christmas just as much there as I
fun.
do here. So
Yeah, it is so much fun. Like you go in and there's non-alcoholic drink, but there's alcoholic drink, there's coquito, there's it's just and then you're just out there from like 8 p.m. until like 3 or 4, or if you're like crazy like me and my friends, we will go until the sunrise. So we will be out until like 6 or 7 a.m. And I did that since I was like, I don't know, 12, 13.
I was about to say, are we making a destination holiday to Puerto Rico? Like,
Maybe.
gotta put that on my bucket list.
It is really fun. Also, if you're kind of, not every church is like this, but if you're in a church, they usually do a lot of concerts, and they're really, really fun. I used to like play like the trombone in the orchestra, so we play live music. And the couple of years after, I actually sing in the concerts. Um, it's
Regina.
just so much fun. The food is so good. Like everywhere you're gonna be like eating like a pig, and also eating a pig, because everywhere you're gonna eat one. Like that's the meal. You're gonna
Have
have
support.
pretty much roasted pig, and then just a ridiculous amount of different like rices and salads and bread, and it's just so much food.
It sounds
So
amazing.
much
I'm
food.
sorry I derailed things,
It's
Laura.
no, that's yeah. It's
I was
just
like, wait, I got so off topic. I'm so sorry, but I love Christmas. It's my
That's
Yeah.
favorite
December,
holiday.
January.
yeah. I'll. I'm sorry I won't be able to share it here because I don't want to hijack Laura's stream that much. But backstage, I'll show you guys
Okay.
one of like the houses here. It's right in my city, and it's a house that they decorate for Christmas, and
Mhm.
it's like everything is light up. There's it's crazy. I had to like show you guys those
Nicole
photos.
said, so starve myself around that holiday. Got it. Maybe not starve
Yeah,
yourself.
because you will be
Just do a
eating.
little nip.
Just
Just
be ready to eat.
Little nibbles.
It's you need
nibbles.
to you need to find a second stomach around that time. Like I usually don't eat pork or what we call arroz con gandules, which has I don't know what gandules is in English. I never learned it. Those two things, I try not to eat them at all during the year because that's the only thing I will be eating December and January. And
Nice.
Thanksgiving because it starts Thanksgiving Day and it doesn't end until mid-January. So I'm
Nice.
just like, just
Oh,
not gonna
wow.
eat that until the holidays.
Nice.
Oh. Halloween is just a party event here, friends. It's not a real holiday. It's just a time for people to dress slutty. That's it.
Hmm.
It's just party town here for Halloween.
Consider three
Yeah.
nano to prep. Yes, two stomachs instead of two hearts. Yeah. So, Nia, what are you doing in September? Have you decided?
I'm not 100% sure. I've been wanting to just go through the Brandon Sanderson courses again. And so I'm like, do I just want to like use September to kind of like the thing where everybody's like write like you're going back to school or something, and just like get all my craft books out, and every couple days go through something, and then like take a class 1 day a week. So I might do something like that, but I do have projects that I need to get done at the same time, and I don't want to overwhelm myself. So I probably
Yeah.
will start going through the Brandon Sanderson stuff again. But the rest of it we'll have to see. We'll have to see, because then prep temp, like Esther was saying, then it's gonna be prep Tupper and NaNoWriMo, and then Christmas, and who does the snowball?
Yeah.
Snowball effect.
Yeah. It's all kind of, I can't believe we're at the end of the third quarter. 1 more month.
Yay. Yeah, so I am not sure yet. Like, I do like the idea of the whole back to school, make courses for yourself and stuff. That sounds really cool. Like, I have a craft book coming that I really want to write. It's Anatomy of a Bestseller by Sasha Black. So that's on its way. Should be here tomorrow. Also doing a writing craft book with others, like with Shannon and other people, halfway through September. So I need to read it for that. Whatever that one was called, I can't remember. I think it's like reader magnets and marketing and stuff, but I don't remember. Anyway, so like I have those books I need to read. I have all my stuff I need to write. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you'll figure it out. September is tomorrow.
Anybody want to do my job for me? Give me more time to write.
Oh, if I knew how.
You got skills. You got the skills.
Thug said, okay, we're my heads together. I want to get past this one scene. That's my September challenge. Dang it. 84,245 and counting.
Ooh.
Hazelnut said, I'm doing Jess's Summer Scare Readathon and Brianna's Rom-Comathon. No writing challenges. Looks like it's a reading month. I love reading.
Mm-hmm.
Alice says, first draft of current project finished. That would be fabulous. Mara says, I'm doing a Jar of Fate for September. The explanation will be on my Instagram story because that's where I'm holding myself accountable. But it's basically me stealing Katie Ann's Jar of Fate. Very nice. If I remember correctly, that is, you have projects written down on slips of paper, you put them in a jar, and you pull it out and see what you work on for that day. Jessica says, no, so far I don't have anything lined up, but that's not to say that Monster Manor won't give me something. Who knows? And Crystal says, my September challenge is one I'm making specifically for myself. Right Bitch Month. LMAO. Where I try to get revisions done. Haven't done any in forever. And that says, got a whole to-do list of things. 2 books to write, plus plan a new series. Start writing that series and create a whole new personal notion.
That's a lot.
Sako says, I'm working on a personal notion too. It was like, nah. And Morgan says, nope, just seeing where the wind takes me.
Wandering. A little wanderer.
Yeah, Dear of Wander. Randy says, I'm attempting the Summer Challenge Course Challenge. Summer College Course Challenge.
It's not a summer. It's not just summer, though. I mean, I think it's just a... Right, like you're... Are you talking... Is it a different challenge? Are you talking about a different one?
And attempting to write a script in September as well.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
I think she was talking about specifically the summer course. I think Kate's kind of doing something like that.
Kate's
like
doing one in summer, but it wasn't like called the summer writing challenge. It was just write like you're back in school, and she just chose to do it in the summer, like over 10 weeks. 10 was it 10 weeks? 8 weeks? I don't know how many weeks it was. Something.
Renee says, Now kids back into school, my main goal for September is to get into a good balance between writing and mom duties.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
I don't miss those days.
Let's see. Okay. Scrolling. Love the holidays. Overtime money. Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Make each project similar to a semester. So once you finish one project, you can say you finished a semester. We're just going to have to learn some new skills. Do my day job for me, Roy. Let's see. Not to bring the chat down, but if anybody is in Philadelphia, please be alert. There is a manhunt right now for a convicted unaliver. Oof.
Oh, man.
And goodbye, Rachel. And it says, random tidbit, the boyfriend offered to just tell me the surprise he has for me in a few weeks, but I declined because I wanted to keep wondering. Very nice. And Fogg said, I finished.
Willpower.
Oh, you good? Because I would have been like, yeah, tell me.
Like to finish reading this book I'm reading. First full book since The Phobia. Ooh.
Wow.
I just realized all the challenges I'm doing. JC inspired me to do them. Also, I didn't remember what/if there was a name for it, but the one Kate did.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Kelly says, I plan on finishing my whip and work on a research project. Very cool.
Nice.
All right, let me get the next timer.
Oh, this video is going to be so late.
I have to remember that the camera's over here because I'm looking at everybody over here somehow.
Nice. Okie dokie. Second sprint. Let's do the thing. 3, 2. Nope, wrong tab. 1, go.
Were you trying to pull a Nia?
No, I was going to a different YouTube tab.
Oh.
The one with my storming ocean ambience. That was the second sprint, I believe. Come on. Come on, pen. I'm trying to journal. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah. So I may have snuggled a puppy for a bit in there. And then I popped onto Margaret's for a little bit, and one of the guests pulled a tarot card for me to help me problem solve a story sticking point. So that was helpful. It was awesome. And then I got into journaling. This is the September cover page. It's
Ooh, beautiful.
pirate washi and
That's
writing washi.
pretty.
Yeah.
So
I love that. That's really nice.
yeah. What did you guys get up to?
I did more organizing and planning, worked getting stuff moved from Pinterest, or not Pinterest, from Canva over to Notion. So it's I counted them out for you guys. That's a lot of series, so getting everything moved over. But I like the way it looks. So it's hard to organize in Canva. I know that they try to give us more ways to organize, but I it's not. It's like
Not
this
working.
thing, and then if it's a certain shape, then they're all and it's just like, no, it's gonna be so nice to have everything over in Notion. Like I can make it here in Canva, but then I need to remember as soon as I make it, move it over. Make it, move it over. So
Yeah. Gotta put it where it works for you.
yeah.
Yeah. So, how do I say this without saying a lot? So, I did a little bit of Pinterest, and then I worked on Notion, and then I got some strawberries, dealt with Sam because she was like asking for my attention, and saved to a watch later some walking tours somewhere. That's as vague as I can be while I give a update.
Nice. JC, you uploaded a video?
Yes.
No, it's uploading now. I had to I exported it during that sprint, and I'm making the thumbnail while it's uploading.
Awesome.
And now I'm eating dinner.
Yay, food.
Because yay, it's the first meal I've eaten today. So
Ooh. You see.
look, it's you know how you have those times where you can only be able to eat one meal a day and you have to pick which meal that is? Yeah, it's that one. So dinner is the meal I pick. So if you see me inhale food, like inhale, I'm really hungry.
It's because you're hungry.
Mars says, so I ended up getting distracted and talking anime with some people. And when I came back to this, I forgot I was doing the back and forth thing, but I did end up writing over 700 words. That's
See,
fabulous.
I've never been good at stream hopping. I've always just had to pick one and stick where I was because.
Well, the back and forth was the reading and the writing.
Okay. I thought she said. Oh crap. So, it was you who said you were on a different stream. Never mind.
Yeah.
See, yeah. Sorry. Just mixing you two up.
And he says 376 words and getting distracted watching Starfield gameplay. This got another 7 pages read. And Des ran out of the washi with the writing on it. No!
Oh no, I hate it when that happens.
No, Des, no. Order some more. Okay.
I have this
Not
one.
me enabling you.
I've used quite a bit. But
I'm enabling her stationary addiction. I'm sorry, Des. But
Which is why
buy some more. Order some more.
I also have this one. which
Oh,
is
that's pretty.
writing and graphs.
Oh.
So I used that one for like my Frankenstein ones. So yeah. Jessica says I have 11 chapters to go in this book, which is very cool. 267 new words, mostly used world building, but revealed through dialogue, which explains that Vesta's relationship with the Fae territory is not uncommon. And Morgan did some writing on this new story. I got ready for
Wow.
bed, watered my plant friends, and got about 300 words written.
I have a
Very
question
nice.
for Morgan. What genre is this new story in? Or have you not like settled like you know what I'm trying to words are hard. I'm sorry. Think you know what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah. Okay. So what genres have you already written in? And what genres are you expanding to?
Hmm. Well, B is at first.
No, like, okay, I haven't written. Well, okay, so I've written in
Oh,
fantasy, sci-fi. I've done work with graphic novels all on my own, not like for like anybody. Romance, historical fiction, um, and branching off of fantasy, I've done paranormal because I do like me some vampires. I wouldn't say I've done monster because it's alien because of the sci-fi, and then fantastical creatures from fantasy. But like I haven't made up like a rock monster or anything like that. So yeah, those are, and I would like to get into probably dark academia because I do have a couple of story ideas that keep percolating in my head. So I jotted down just a little bit of it, but I had to kind of like leave it for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Genre hopper.
I have done, let me think, epic fantasy. I have a lot of like paranormal urban fantasy written or have written. Um Obviously romance, both contemporary and paranormal. And what else? Trying to think. Yeah, I think that because I tried a sci-fi. It's I think around 40K or something. It was like a superhero sci-fi end of the world kind of situation.
oh.
It has like 40K.
Mm.
And then I think that's it. I have not written any horror. Don't think. I mean, the closest I think I will get is to like a middle grade level one. Because does it have to be like that horrific? I don't know. Um, and I think I would like to try a mystery. I am not the person to do any historical, not at all do any literary thing. I would like to try magical realism though, because I grew up reading a lot of magical realism, so that's in the list. Way, 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 way down,
Way
way
down.
down.
Number 54
Yeah.
on the list.
Yeah.
Try
I think
100 and
it's
something.
yeah, 100 and something.
I have written contemporary mystery. Are we you said genre wait, what was the question again? Are you counting poetry as a genre? Okay, so poetry, mystery, contemporary. Oh, my middle grade, because it is finished. So,
What genre is the middle grade?
oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, I just said middle grade. What's the genre?
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
There's age categories and genres.
I guess contemporary. I don't really know. It's just middle grade. I wasn't. I was considering middle grade
Is
as
it
the
like
Is
genre.
it a
just a
mystery?
kid in
Is it an
school?
adventure? Is
Is
it a
it just
coming of
contemporary?
age?
I don't know right now.
Okay.
These are hard questions you're asking me on the top of my head, and I don't know. Um, but what I would like to write, I have an idea for a historical fiction novel set in World War. Oh crap! One of them World Wars, or set after. Anyway, somewhere around there. Um, then I'm gonna try my hand at romance. We'll see how I do. There's some paranormal. There you go. That's the whole series I'm brainstorming at the moment.
Yes.
With witches. I don't necessarily want to do vampires and stuff, but like witches and other mythical creatures. Um, I feel like there's something else. I kind of want to do romantic suspense too, which that's different than regular just straight romance, right? So, because I feel like I could actually pull off romantic suspense. We're gonna see if I can pull off straight romance. We'll
I
see.
feel like you could.
Um, for now, I think that's it for now. I think that's enough, right?
There's room for expansion later.
I want young adult, young adult. I want to try young adult too.
Fog said, if a quirky dark fantasy with an elf main character takes place in an orcish nomadic boarding school / university, does it count as dark academia?
Wait a minute. Say it. Hold on, let me read it again.
It feels like it's Dark
Yeah.
Academia is more like the vibes. So a lot of
But it's in a boarding
atmospheric-
school. Doesn't that make it dark academia? Because it's just
Yeah,
dark
it's
fantasy.
it'd be like a fantasy dark academia. So
Well, there's
it'd be
also
like-
light
Yeah.
academia.
Huh?
So there's also light academia. So is
There
There
this
is
like
academia.
is there like
I hadn't heard of that.
murders and secret societies and like
Or is it fun?
terrible
magical?
obsessions?
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
it
is it
depends on
more
what's happening.
whimsy?
Yeah, depends on what's happening
Yeah.
determines if it's dark or light. So if it's more
Yeah.
magical, the danger isn't really like life-threatening danger. It's like, oh, let's go cast a spell to do something, to keep something away. But there's not real
Yeah.
like life-threatening.
There's not a
deadly
life or
danger.
dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mars says yes. Okay. Dark academia can really fit in any major genre, be it fantasy or mystery or romance.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Scrolling. Okay. Jessica Berry said, I have no stories out, but I've written some in romance, dark fantasy, paranormal, mystery, and psychological horror. I haven't done some in a while, but I'm wanting to try out horror more. Heck to the yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Any particular subgenre of horror you're wanting to try out more? Because, yay.
Also, are you looking to try adult horror or YA horror or middle grade horror? They're all different.
Or picture book
Laura
horror.
can tell you how different they are.
Oh yeah.
Mara says, honestly, it'd probably be easier to list the genres I haven't tried already. The only big ones I can think of that I haven't tried are crime fiction, westerns, and contemporary romances. Nice. Crystal says, I've only ever written fantasy, with contemporary being a little new. At some point within the next year, I'll be dipping a very terrified toe into romance. I like that expression.
Come on over. They roped me in. You join us. Join us. Join us over here.
Tina says romance, sci-fi, horror, paranormal, vampires, and aliens, and I'm working on a dystopian and a horror. Tina's
Nice.
just killing it. Awesome. Hazelnut says fantasy and romance. I'm currently making a massive effort for a thriller and less of one for a sci-fi.
Also, I meant never mind. My mind went blank. Sorry.
Okay.
If I think about it again.
Morgan
Don't you
says,
hate when it happens when you think of something, you're like, wait, it's gone. It's gone.
Morgan says, already written sci-fi, fantasy, romance. Want to write horror, thriller, mystery. Oh, and I forgot to add historical to my answer. I want to write historical too. Oh, and paranormal too. Add that one on there too.
All the things. Just
I
all
think
the things.
Morgan commented Dark Academia too.
Mhm.
I missed that one. But yes.
There's somewhere in the add this one.
Exactly. Randy says romance, thriller, and horror. Right now, I have lips for fantasy and mystery too. Hopefully, I can add historical and litfic to the list. Someone send help.
Oh, we all need a little help.
Send you a pool noodle. Help you keep paddling. Paige says, I haven't published yet, but I mainly write in YA fantasy. I want to try and do a thriller or cozy mystery at some point.
Mhm.
Cozy, eh?
Yes, I love some cozy.
And Thog says, at this time, for the last 30-ish years, I've stuck to science-informed high fantasy. I might try a thriller or a fantasy thriller. I love thrillers. Or horror. Very cool. Science-informed high fantasy. So that makes me think of, like, Brandon Sanderson. But I haven't actually read any of his books yet. Please don't murder me.
I mean, I think.
Oh, I haven't read any either, so
I
they'd be
mean-
murdering me too.
I mean, there's some of. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think his YA series is like a sci-fi.
It's a
mashup
sci-fi.
with fantasy.
Yeah, it is a sci-fi. Yeah, I think it's sci-fi fantasy. It's really cool though.
Yeah, because it has like advanced technology with a magic system.
But yeah, and the alien creatures are very magical. Yeah. It's he's got this one little cute. Read his YA one. It's really cute. I like it.
Yeah.
Super fan over there.
Kelly says, I'm a fantasy writer, and the next project is going to be a cozy mystery meets fantasy.
Ooh.
Nice.
A cozy fantasy.
Alice says, so genres would be sci-fi, romance, paranormal romance. Want to do dark fantasy romance next on current project. Nice. Is it weird that most of the romances I've read are more on the dark side?
No.
No, because you're a horror writer and reader.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Because they are the most romantic adjacent to your main genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm kind of surprised, Laura, that you haven't come up with some type of romantic suspense.
Yeah. Randy says, I forgot to get into the subgenres of romance, but I've either tried to or want to try most of the subgenres.
Yeah.
This is all of mine are erotic, so just a heads up for the future when I actually publish something. Very nice. There is murder and undead and skullduggery, as the main character is also learning how to be a scout, an Orcus version of a fixer.
Skullduggery. Interesting.
Wow.
Have you heard of the book series called Skullduggery Pleasant?
No.
The detective is a skeleton that can hurl fireballs from his hands.
Oh.
It's a children's series.
Huh?
That word
A children's
reminds me
series.
of the
I
series.
think it was. I think it's like middle grade.
What's it called?
Maybe it's YA.
Interesting.
That
Yeah.
just seems like it would terrify the children, but okay.
He's got like one of the old timey film noir hats, and the trench coat and the fireball skeleton hands. So yeah. So the main character is basically his apprentice, I think.
Interesting.
Jessica says, definitely adult horror. I'm a blood, bone, squeamish, loving writer, so I want all of the biting and crunching and crushing and all that. Nice. JK says,
You
I'm
can see me already being terrified. Like,
currently writing new adult contemporary romance, but I'd love to try out mystery, thriller, suspense, and fantasy because I have to start of a Robin Hood retelling I wrote a couple years back. Nice. Any subgenres would probably be romance. And Des says, YA sci-fi / dystopian, historical romance, romantic suspense, poetry, short sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, romantic comedy, women's fiction. I'd like to try more historical, fantasy, maybe a thriller.
I mean, isn't Project Stars a little touch of historical? Just, for whenever you get back to that.
And good night, Crystal. You're probably already in bed, but have fun with the kitty.
the question is, has she started writing Project Star?
Well, no,
I know
because
she
she's
was
busy.
outlining it.
Because she's busy with Des LeRae, so she probably doesn't have the
Yeah,
time
'cause
now. But
probably
I'm just,
she's not counting historical because she hasn't started writing.
well, yeah,
Maybe. I don't know.
but it's in the works. It's in the works. You've already
Yeah.
started thinking up the idea.
Log says, wouldn't a Western be like a Southwest American low fantasy? I usually think of them as historical, unless you
Yeah.
pull in the supernatural elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just counted because I do so many subgenres. I didn't even count the dystopian or the Western because I'm like, they fall underneath the other categories. It's good.
Randy! This might be a sign I should go to sleep. I heard duck fantasy romance. I was like, what is that? Dark fantasy romance.
I mean, maybe it's a fantasy romance between Donald Duck and
Oh God,
Daisy Duck.
Well, Donald and Daisy are an item.
And then
Yeah,
Howard
I
the
think-
duck comes into the mix.
I'm not sure Donald
Yeah.
always remembers that they're an item, or Daisy. One of them usually forgets.
Maybe. Yeah, I haven't written it yet. I miss it. Oh,
It'll be there.
you finished drafting your story! Yay!
Oh wow! Oh, yes. That's
Time for
awesome.
ice cream and then
Oh.
bed. Good night, Mom.
Yes.
Earned it. Nice.
And you're published in a couple of hours.
Oh,
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yay, good.
Yes, Howard the Duck. Kingdom Hearts Donald Duck fanfic. Got it. Oh dear. Well, I'm getting really tired.
Uh-oh.
It's your stream. You call
Yeah.
it.
Yep. It's up to you. We do what you do.
Whatever you want, it's your world.
It's your
Rock
house.
my world.
You had a long work day. That was stressful.
Yeah.
But you did things, so you deserve a little bit of a break.
And you probably didn't get a nap
Yeah.
like you usually do.
Yeah. Let me. Oh, I like this timer.
Want to do
though.
outros?
I think
Yeah,
we're gonna do a short one just so I can set up September
Okay.
Okay.
and then
Good
go
idea.
sleep.
Good
So.
deal. Good deal.
Pumpkins!
Oh,
Yes,
pumpkin.
it's 'tis the season. Woohoo!
Okay.
It's
Last
the
sprint.
season to still be hot.
I know. I'm sorry, Esther.
It's 67 here right now. So
I know the
About
storm passed and like fall came. Like I stepped
It's
outside. I'm like, it's not
82.
scorching.
it's still
It's
73 here.
82.
It's still 73 here.
Aw,
82 at 9:30 p.m. Don't come to tropical places, friends. It's
I'm
hot.
so sorry.
Gotta say, if
Trade
the only
off.
reason
You live in paradise.
I would only come for
That's
Esther.
pretty.
all right, final sprint. A shortish one. In 3, 2, 1, go. came up with my goals. Well, I transferred my goals from Discord into my journal, and I'm working on my journal tonight, Margaret. Although I did write down the tarot poll about the Kraken. Yeah. So yeah, it's coming along. So I have my goals, how many words, how many books. So what?
Nice.
You're muted, Nia.
You're muted, Nia.
Of course I am. I got more stuff done for my Notion, so excited.
Yay!
Yeah, I have some prep time. Like my September is technically going to start Monday, so I got time.
I got names, added more pictures in Pinterest. Yeah. This thing about having so many secrets is I'm annoying myself. I cannot imagine other people.
No, I'm just glad it's just not me from always like, well, with the pen name stuff.
Hopefully it will come out soon. Just soon, not soonish, soon.
Like tomorrow?
Yeah,
Heck no.
tomorrow.
That is impossible.
So. Oh yeah, I need to make a tracker to. I have so many trackers I need to make this time. Keep myself on task.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I did that Polaroid spread, because every time that I will finish a thing, I can, color it. That's I don't have secrets anymore. Well, other than future books.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm full of secrets.
My tracker goes up to 70K words.
Said secrets. I heard secrets. Came back on secrets.
I'm full of it.
I'm sorry, Laura. I interrupted you. I'm so sorry.
I was saying my tracker goes up to 70K words for next month, so probably won't make it that far, but yeah.
I mean, we can try.
Yeah.
Definitely
Also,
try.
Barrett, I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Being sick is not fun. Also,
Oh,
yes, I'm the keeper
no.
of receipts. Also, secrets.
Definitely. If anything goes down, I'm like, Esther, did you get that?
And if not, go and get it.
Right? Before it's gone, hurry up.
So for my writing for next month, so far for the contemporary romance pen name, I have a series of 5 that I want to write. I've written 2, so I want to draft the other 3 next month. Those are only 6 to 8K. But then I also want to finish Crimson Strings, and then get 10K in another project.
Yeah, you have an October deadline for Crimson Strings, remember?
Yeah. I think I only have 25K left in it. But we shall see. We shall see.
On that last sprint, I finished my videos up, so finished all the things for the video.
Yay!
My final thoughts and wrap up and stuff.
We have a snippet.
Ooh.
Vesta turned and her eyes widened. If it wasn't for the heart beating against her sternum like a damn drum, she would have thought she died and stared at the face of an angel. I take it she met Des. They're cool. Am I? I don't even know. Barrett says, work cleaning house for guests and figuring out this car trouble mess is killing my soul.
Aw. Not fun.
He's not actually sick, just sick that he missed us. Margaret can't wait for our Monday stream. 2 of my 4 questions done, so ready to break this book down. Yeah, so Hazelnut got 274 words. Just got to the part where Vesta sees Desiree. Jessica says, oops, I did mostly mom things that took most of the sprint and got 2 pages in the last 5 minutes or so. And Margaret's planning is so satisfying. Randy says 283 words of character relationships. Lisa says, I had so much to do the last 2 hours. And Morgan found inspiration picks for the 2 main characters.
Nice. I always good to knock those down.
I just realized I need to watch Dez's video. Okay. Sorry, I saw the thumbnail when I went on back on
I have
YouTube.
not watched anything. Don't ask me. I have not watched anything.
I have watched what I can.
Alrighty. Well, that about wraps it up for tonight. Whew. So
We made it.
we have made it. We have survived. And Roy's staring at me.
Oh,
Hazelnut says, I'll probably try and read The Time I Got Drunk and Save the Demon for the rest of the night. And Eva
God.
is back in time
You're
for
forgetting it's a book.
Goodbyes.
I keep forgetting it's a book. I'm like, wait, you tried to say for what? And then I remember it's a book. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did we hit the August goals? I hit a few of them.
Well,
What were those?
This is I resurrected my traveler's notebook while still using my Hobonichi planner.
Nice.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
good night, friends.
I wish I got drunk and tried to save a demon.
No, do we want to save demons, Nicole? No.
You got to read the story. Yes, you do.
No, but I mean, in real life, I wouldn't want to try to save a demon.
I don't know. Depends on the demon.
I mean, unless it looked like, never mind.
I mean, that's
I was thinking of the show Lucifer. Sorry. Or Cole from Charmed, from the original, the OG Charm. Because if it looked like Cole, yeah, I'm trying to save you. All day, every
See, I
day.
was a
Randy's on
bigger
the same
fan
page.
of Cupid. If you saw all the way through the end.
Hot yes. I mean, gotta have some redeeming quality. The hotness can be it.
I think
At
we have
least
another
it has to
snippet.
be easy on the eye.
The angry hornets inside of Stanley's head wanted to reach out and snatch the tiny silver flask hanging from Harry's neck, open it, and plaster the back of his sinuses with the contents. Interesting.
Very. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So we're just gonna wave.
Are we gonna
You really don't want to do an outro.
I mean, we skipped the intro. We might as well just go for it all and skip the outros.
Oh, I will say Kelly tomorrow morning is doing a fantasy panel. So our friend at Inksteady if you follow them. I will be there. Esther will be there. Right, Esther?
Oh.
Yes. And a bunch of us will be there. So that's tomorrow at 11 Eastern, I think.
Yeah, 11 a.m.
I need to remember.
I need to wake up enough early enough.
Thank you for mentioning it because I didn't know anything about it, and why didn't I get to I didn't see that on
And
the
this is
channel.
why we do intros and outros and
It
things.
is.
No.
Let people know about the things.
I'm sorry. You were happy to skip the intro today.
I
So,
really was.
Thank you. It's not just me today. It's not just me.
That is fair.
Yeah. Do remember, if you don't know, there's not going to be any Saturday shorts this Saturday. FYI. So you're
Right.
not like waiting on Tiffany's channel. And I shall start my Refocus September streams this Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern. So
On YouTube or
if
Twitch?
you want to stream, yeah, I'm going back to Twitch too at 8
Oh.
p.m.
Oh, it's Twitch? I thought it was YouTube. I could have sworn your
So
calendar said
YouTube
YouTube.
is 5 p.m.
Okay.
YouTube is 5 p.m. to 7, and Twitch is 8 p.m.
Okay. Cool. So I was like, I
Yeah,
could have sworn I saw the
so-
YouTube symbol. Was
Yeah.
that crazy?
If anyone wants to stream with me on YouTube, let me know. I'll keep it to 1 or 2 people because, again, it's just
Focus.
going to be very focused, so I'm not going to have a lot of people.
Mhm.
Don't feel bad if I'll tell you, come next Saturday, next Sunday, or something like that. It's just a matter of keeping it
Yeah.
tight,
Keeping it tight.
Yeah.
productivity. Yeah. Don't feel bad.
We
I'll
will
still
not feel
love you.
bad. Yes.
We love you too, Esther.
We do. And we want everyone to be successful. So if we need extra productivity and focus, then that's what we do. We support.
We're all in this together. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The
Oh,
song.
Barrett.
Just-
Let's wave goodbye. Bye, everybody.